This might be controversial to say, but I think the walking simulator sections in Resident Evil games are just as annoying, if not worse, than yellow paint/tape. Why does Capcom love putting walking simulator sections in Resident Evil games? They kill the replay value of RE Engine Resident Evil games, 7, 8 and 9, even 2 and 3 remake. On a first playthrough, I think they are fine because they immerse you into the story. When they are at the start of an RE game, they give you a moment to settle in before the stress-inducing and horror-filled gameplay kicks in. However, on repeat playthroughs, these walking simulator sections, wherever they are placed in an RE game, are a pace killer and slog to get through. Today, I want to look at some of the most notorious replay killer segments in Resident Evil games, and hopefully some of you watching will feel seen and validated. I hope other and bigger Resident Evil creators will see this, and perhaps even Capcom, because they heard the complaints regarding yellow paint/tape, so it might be possible for them to hear us out on the walking simulator segments.
We're gonna be fine. Listen,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
To refresh your memory, I will play a portion of a walking sim section, then I'll come back and discuss my issues with it.
Please open.
Where are you? Show yourself! I know you're in here. The longer it takes me to find you, the worse it's gonna be. Bitch has gotta be here somewhere. Oh, God damn it!
Let's talk about Chloe and Sherry's respective orphanage gameplay segments. On a first playthrough, the orphanage sections are fine for immersing you in the story and giving much needed context. Despite the immersion and context to the story, the gameplay side of things lacks challenge, skill, and brain teasing. On top of that, these sections are typically not the longest, but because of how mundane they are, time feels like it's taking forever to pass on repeat playthroughs. I've heard that speedrunners might have added a category that removes Chloe's orphanage section because it's that inconsequential in a gaming sense. Sherry's orphanage section in RE2 Remake is annoying mainly due to the hide and seek bit with Chief Irons. The orphanage segments are just one case of why Capcom should make the walking segment skippable on repeat playthroughs, or at least on New Game Plus. Next, let's talk about the monster baby in Village. Donna's house is not too bad on the first playthrough. It reminded me a lot of Silent Hill, and it was nice to have a slight foray into psychological horror. However, on repeat playthroughs, it's just another slog to get through, requiring no skill, just remembering where to go, hide, and what items to pick up and put in the necessary spot. The most egregious part is the hide and seek segment with the baby monstrosity. It's a great jump scare on the first playthrough and really gave us an explicit view into Ethan's mind and his underlying worries about Rose. However, it's just not fun on repeat playthroughs to me. Resident Evil is about puzzles, navigating maps, and how to deal with enemies in the most efficient manner. Hide and seek is not why I purchased the game. If I wanted to play hide and seek, I would have bought Outlast, Outlast Whistleblower, or Outlast 2.
Okay.
Lastly, let's talk about the pace-killing intros when replaying Resident Evil 7, 8 or 9. Remember earlier when I said that the walking simulator segments are worse than yellow paint/tape? Well, I find this take to be extremely valid when you look at the intros of RE7, 8, 9 and even the intros of 2 and 3 remake. At least with yellow paint/tape, you can ignore it or mod it out. With the walking simulator intros, you can't ignore them, and modding them out means you're getting less value for money. A game should have consistent gameplay quality throughout. I think RE Village's intro is the worst because it's the longest of them all. 3 Remakes 1 is long too and boring on repeat playthroughs, just like Village. With all of the RE Engine games, I think it's possible Capcom and its developers want their games to not only look cinematic, but feel cinematic, and so that's why they keep adding in these walking simulator sections. What Capcom should actually do is just make the walking simulator segments cutscenes with perhaps optional gameplay. Ultimately, the sluggish intros are the best example of why Capcom should make walking simulator segments skippable on New Game Plus at the very least. A late disclaimer into the video, but I just want to say that I love all the Resident Evil games that I've played, faults and all. Even with Resident Evil 0 and Code Veronica, I have grown to appreciate them a lot. Please check out my reviews of Resident Evil 0 and Code Veronica 2. I think they're quite interesting retrospective videos. Thank you for watching my video. I hope I got my point across in a succinct yet comprehensive way. I hope we can have a civil discussion in the comments or on X, because perhaps I neglected to mention something you deem important in this video, or you just want to discuss this topic further. I hope I receive positive and negative feedback so that I can grow as a Resident Evil commentator and gaming writer in general. Please check out my channel bio and other videos. If you like what you see, please subscribe. 100 subscribers would be awesome and out of this world. Also, I have a Ko-fi page if you would like to send any donations my way. Thanks a bunch. I also have a Patreon if you would like to become a patron. Let me know what potential content you would like to see over there.
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
Please like, hype, share, comment and subscribe. Have a great day, evening or night. God bless you and goodbye.